cell somewhere, and so he made a FOIA request for his camera and booking area. Now they're saying that it's exempt.
It is.
Okay.
So, and I apologize, I'm not an attorney, so I'm going to explain it the best that I can, as it's been explained to me.
Okay.
Need me to speak up? So, as my understanding of it is, certain cameras from certain locations, like the inside of correctional facilities, are exempt from release under Freedom of Information. And the reason they're exempt is because of the fear that people could gather large portions of them and use it to, like, determine how to escape from a facility, things like that. So the only time that those things are something that has to be released is if they were actually a part of a criminal investigation. Is my understanding how it works.
And that's what I'm trying to do here.
But it should have been an investigation.
However, a criminal investigation is something that's defined under statute, and I'm not going to try and tell you the definition because it's something you should look up. My explanation will probably be insufficient. But a criminal investigation is an investigation that has actually been or is being formally done by a law enforcement officer, by the state attorney's office, where there's something formal being.
And they're done with their investigation. Now I want the video that they were looking at, because that is public information of me and looking. That's all I want.
I'm not going to try and argue with you about what you think is or is not.
They gave that to him over there now, but he's still and says that he won't listen to me.
That's okay. But all right.
States only body, the state attorney's office and attorneys, they can apply. But we were told that anything's exempt, he still could file a freedom of information on exempt things, and then there's some decision made.
Front door's open, Elk.
There's no decision made. Freedom of Information Act request on an exempt thing is simply not going to be honored.
Okay.
To obtain an exempt record like that, a subpoena would have to be filed through the proper channels for a subpoena.
Okay.
And then we would refuse the subpoena because it's not an exempt record. And then a court hearing would most likely be set where both sides would be argued, and then the judge would decide whether, I don't know the exact term, but basically whether the public interest overrides the need for secrecy based on the statute.
And if we can prove that don't mean they don't, I want the video.
Well, what if ADA, what if he went in ADA got involved?
Watch your back, Nick.
ADA can obtain the video, however, as I understand it, once again, because it's not an exempt video, ADA could get in trouble for giving it to you, which is why they probably won't.
But they can get it though, right? But if they file.
ADA can request and get any video they want because they can't give it to anyone else.
Right,
They can look at it and then so that they can protect people that are disabled, essentially. They make requests of us all the time, and they review them, and if they find an issue, they take it to
Well,
court.
what if it's against the person who, what if they determine, they violated ADA rights? Wouldn't that be,
Well, then it would go through a court process.
Okay.
And once again, now you have a judge involved. The judge can say that it needs to be released or not.
Yeah, but I have my aid watching me right now.
so,
I didn't understand what he said. I'm sorry.
I have my aid watching me right now.
We have internal affairs watching you right now?
No watching me saying that you all did nothing wrong by denying me my device while I was in your jail. To make my phone call,
we should
to
drop,
call my bossman, to call my woman to let her know I was in jail. You refused me to have my device to
the
use.
records indicate if they did or didn't, so.
Repeat what you said, I'm sorry.
I was trying to calm him down saying,
That's
you
okay.
agree with this, so this is just a mute point right now, we just,
Well, so,
maybe go to ADA and have them step up.
well, yes, in ADA, they request videos all the time. We give them what they request because legally we have to, right? So, when ADA makes requests, we give them to them because we're legally obligated to. But once again, then it's up to the ADA to reach their determination on whatever they're going to determine, and then if they want somebody else to see those videos, they have to go through the same process we do.
Why can't I see a video of myself then?
Because under state law, we're not supposed to give it to you or show it to you, and
What's that for? What is that? I don't understand. That right there of the policy.
Yeah.
I can't explain it to you better.
I'm asking the policy is what you're saying. Under your policy.
It's policy based on state law.
Okay, and the policy from the Constitution.
Well, that's another procedure.
I'm not sure
too.
what he's asking.
He's
I
saying you can
apologize.
make up any policies you want, which violates his, he's saying violates his right and it's violation of the Constitution.
Well, and number one, I didn't make up the policy.
That's what he's got due process.
Number two,
for.
until a judge says it's wrong policy,
Right.
I have to abide by my agency.
Well, they just argument going. You don't remember me, but
I've met you a couple times, I think, but
Yeah.
No, we
I think
never
so, too. I
met.
remember their name
well,
downtown.
maybe I've seen you on
On
video
the
a couple
square.
times.
we never met. But I thought you were a bunch. Yeah, me and you have a conversation a bunch.
I don't understand the last part of what you said. I'm sorry.
I thought you over the phone a bunch of times.
That
When I had my voice.
we may have talked on the phone.
When I had my voice. I just lost my voice.
You just lost your voice.
Yeah, so I was talking to you when I had a voice.
Okay, that makes sense.
Thank you. Buzz that door. Thank you.
That's my own
Have a good day.
service. Again. Okay, this is where I'm at. Oh, like I said, they messed with the wrong person when they did it to me.